Kill No Albatross. Fellas, what's going on?
Hello.
How's it going? Happy to be here.
Thanks, guys. Hey, thanks for coming. Really appreciate it. All the way from Burlington. And you guys had a good drive over here? Everything was all cool?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Right on. Well, before we get into it, introducing you guys, the band Kill No Albatross is with us. And did I say it right? Albatross?
It'd be Tross.
Yeah. Albatross?
Albatross.
Tomato, tomato.
Tomato, yeah.
Tomato.
We have said we want to make for our next merch item, we want to have pants that say "Kill No Albatross" along the back of them. You know what I mean?
Oh, make the ass really capital
go.
letters. Well, now that we have Kill No Albatross right here in the studio right now, why don't you guys introduce yourselves, each member, and let you know what you let the hammerheads know what you play in the band.
Well, I'm Glenn and I play bass.
I'm Alex, and I play rock and roll guitar.
Nice.
Oh.
I'm Richard from the Fire Safety Brigade, and I just want to let you all know that 5 minutes could save your life. Okay, that's all I need to say right now.
That's beautiful.
That's great.
That's our drummer.
That is our favorite commercial.
That is. That's great. Thank you. Thanks for playing along, guys. That's awesome stuff. Well, we were chatting with these guys while they were here in the studio with us while those 3 tunes were playing on air, and holy moly, these guys got a busy friggin' week, and I'm jealous. I'm jealous of all the things you guys got coming up. Why don't we start out with what you guys got coming up in a couple days?
Okay. Well, first we are playing Warped Tour on Tuesday. Playing on the Full Sail stage at Budweiser Flat, I think it's called, right? Yeah, so that's exciting. It's the last Warped Tour ever, and we're happy to be on it. It's been a dream of mine. It's been a dream of everybody's. So that's the big one. And then we're going to be in Hamilton playing at Doors Pub on Wednesday. And then on, Thursday, we're doing a taping at CHCH TV, doing some breakfast television, play some metal. And then we're headed out to Ottawa on Friday at Mavericks. And we're going to be playing with tech metal giants Arc Spire, First Fragment, Kennedy Vale, Sarah Longfield, and many others. And then we are at Crowbar on the Saturday. And then we're headed home.
What a,
I know, right?
so much going on. When people say, I'm busy, I got things to do, but for real, you got things to do.
Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah.
It's exciting stuff.
Is it like because it's not really a tour because everything's kind of separate, but it really is kind of a tour this week. You guys aren't stopping. Are you going home at any point to go sleep, or are you guys going to catch a hotel someplace where you guys are going?
There's no sleeping. There'll be some Airbnbs. But so I mean, and we're going to after the Montreal show at Crowbar on the Saturday, we're back here in Oshawa on the Sunday, and then we have a few days off, and then we have more shows the next week. In St. Catharines, actually, here we're playing at Detour on Thursday the 26th.
Oh yeah,
so,
just down the road there.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll be there July 26th. Come out if you're interested. We'll be going ham with some other bands. Otherwise, Crutch and Senegal AstroTurf are playing with us. So pretty eclectic lineup there. And so lots of stuff happening.
Wow, that's going to be crazy. And while you're on that huge tour, or all these shows that you're doing too as well, you're going to be promoting the new EP that you told us just dropped this Friday the 13th.
What a perfect day for an album release, right?
It is,
especially
right?
a metal album.
A metal album,
Friday
yeah.
the 13th.
For sure, yeah. And it's you guys your plates are full. You got the new album. You're gonna be promoting that as well on the on all these shows, as well as what are you guys gonna be doing for CHCH? Are you guys gonna be playing some of the tunes and off the new album as well?
We don't want to give away too much. I will say it will be a spectacle, and we'll be playing. It'll be something off the new album. What that will be will certainly be heavy in some respect, and we'll try not to destroy their studio too much. But it'll be all
the old ladies watching in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Look at these nice young fellas. I wonder what they sound like.
It's funny because we were on CHCH last year. We were on there in October last year.
Oh, so they're inviting you back.
Yeah, so what happened is we played a song there, went really ham.
Oh, nice.
And the news anchors kind of were in shock and awe and whatever, and we're like, oh, okay, that's different. But I mean, we did something right because they asked us back again.
Oh, that's cool.
So we just have to step it up even more this time, basically, and see what happens. It'll just be double the craziness, basically.
Bring pyro.
Oh, yeah. We got to bring a big flamethrower or something. Yeah.
Get one from Elon Musk.
We got to be like Dillinger and breathe fire on the air or something like that.
I have seen him do that actually live, and we saw him in Heavy MTL do that. That was great. That was insane.
That's the shirt I have right now, Dillinger Escape Plan. Like, I'm a huge fan of that band. I was sad when they broke up, actually.
Yeah. Were you at any of the last tours that they did?
I was not. And I have no excuse. I just wasn't there. And I regret it, you know.
How have you seen them before, though? At least you can have that under your belt.
Yeah.
That's all right.
So, but yeah, I missed them already.
Well, now that we're on this talk about, you saying you like Dillinger's Escape Plan, what do you guys like? What kind of music are you guys into that, like, really, comes towards Kill No Albatross and, bring your influence all together? What do you guys like?
Oh, well, I'm a big fan of Glassjaw, Periphery, lots of different stuff. Tool's another big one.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Nothing extremely heavy, but kind of getting there. So.
Well, you'll be with the extremely heavy bands on Friday.
We're into the extreme stuff.
Rude awakening. I don't know. I've been into all sorts of stuff growing up. I guess my top two right now are Coheed and Cambria, Dance Gavin Dance. I listened to some Protest the Hero. I've gotten into the tech death stuff like Arcspire, First Fragment recently. What's another band called? Inferi and Rivers and Nile. Those are both really good
Oh,
bands.
yeah. Totally.
Yeah. And I really like Dillinger Escape Plan, Fall of Troy. Honestly, anything just like really technical I'm into. I just like cool guitar stuff.
Already, I'm just hearing two guys already just mention your guys' bands that you like, and I can hear so much different stuff going on already.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. I mean, for me, I'm into like weirdo stuff, kind of like noise and like avant-garde and weird kind of I don't know, non-music
Like
music.
shoegaze, maybe?
Some shoegaze, yeah, like My Bloody Valentine's pretty cool. But even, stuff like the Incapacitants or like Merzbow and that sort of stuff. Like, I don't know, in terms of like Mr. Bungle, Fair to Midland, I actually really like. It's another band that broke up a long time ago and I was sad about it. I don't know, I think REP is pretty great. I'm listening to that a lot.
Hey, that's
lately,
good, man.
So.
Shameless promotion. Well, you're playing what you when you're in a band, you play what you want to hear, right? So
yeah.
That's good that you like what you created.
I always feel bad for people who are like I can't, like Johnny Depp, for example. I can't watch what I've done or I can't listen to the music I make. I'm like, then, like I love listening to what I made. Like it sounds good. I wouldn't be making it if I didn't want to listen to it, right?
That's
like,
good.
Yeah.
That's a good attitude to have. Well, now that we're on that, can you guys give us a little description of maybe what you guys sound like, or even the new album for that instrument?
It's hard for me to say. I mean, I would take all those influences that the three of us listed. Josh and Kyle, who couldn't be here. The bands that they like collectively, like Alter Bridge, Under Oath, Fight Star. Throw a bit of that into the pot and like kind of throw it all into a blender, and it comes out with what we sound like.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's kind of like you take prog and metal and hardcore and rock and you throw it all together, and it's what comes out, and it's pretty much the product of like conflict. we just fight and argue and like whoever the last person is that is in the room at the time, their idea gets through, and ultimately that's what ends up being the song. Like what we're gonna play Apex Predator in a little bit, and that was yeah, and it's never a conscious thing. We're like, we have to be heavier, we have to be softer. It's just sort of it's like what
comes out naturally.
Yeah,
that's the best way to write.
It's a natural process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean that's really it. So.
And also, that's also how you don't say stagnant. You don't sound like everybody else with all these different things going on. Like you said, you mix it all up to a blender. That's what makes you unique, something different. Well, now that we've kind of pumped it up, how you guys sound, what you're into, let's actually hear. Let's hear some music.
All right.
So I got the tune ready to go. Why don't you introduce what we got coming up right now for you guys?
All right. Well, this is easily the song of the year. It's called Apex Predator. And it's a little soft, so you might want to like turn your speakers up a little.
All right. Nice, man. Let's check it out right now. Kill No Albatross, Apex Predator on Hammer Smash 103.7 FM.
You will never
Hey, turn it up. You're listening to Hammer Smash Radio 103.7 FM, CFBU.
Hey, Hammerheads, we're back here at Hammer Smash 103.7 FM CFBU with our guest Kill No Albatross here in the studio. Thanks again for coming out, guys. Really appreciate that. You guys have been chatting about the new album that just came out, Speak True Evil, Friday the 13th. It just dropped. It's out on Spotify, Bandcamp as well, I'm assuming, fellas?
Yeah. Anywhere online, iTunes.
All those online outlets, people can go listen to that. And
You got no excuse not to go and buy it.
Yeah.
You're probably
have access to it. No, you do.
Probably even torrented at this point, like for all I know.
If anyone wants to buy any merch or buy the physical album, can they go do that online as well?
Yeah. So just go to our Bandcamp, so killnoalbatross.bandcamp.com, and it's all on there.
All right, guys. Yeah, go check these guys out. Killer stuff. We just played the tune Apex Predator off their album Speak True Evil. I want to go back though a little bit though. We just talked about kind of some recent stuff about your new shows and the new album. Let's go back a little bit though. When did you guys first start?
Oh yeah. So this project started in October 2016. We found our vocalist Kyle through a Kijiji ad, and just started having him over and jamming and writing stuff, and that turned into the first EP, which was called Lost in Darkness and Distance, and we put that out last May, and then we played a whole bunch of shows and kind of like cut our chops during that year, I guess, and then went back to the same producer, same studio to record this next one, the new one that just came out, Speak True Evil. Same lineup and similar sound, but more dynamic and kind of braver and more, holistic. There's more kind of variety on this one. Took a little more risks with the songwriting and just kind of growing into our sound a little more, and I'm sure the next one will follow suit, and eventually we'll, be the next Beatles or something.
Nice.
But, for now, it's what it is, and it's pretty good. So.
I like the confidence you guys got. You seem to like really enjoy what you're playing, what you're doing, and it speaks through the music.
Well, and I like that you said taking risk with the music.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of people don't do that or don't realize that that's something that they should try to push for.
Yeah, they find the comfort zone really, and I feel like you guys kind of push out of your comfort zone, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, and that's probably the only active thing we do try and do is actively try and push outside our comfort zone. Everything else is just what we want to do, but if there's one like input that is thought through, it's okay, let's do something different here. Let's try and do something we haven't done before, and let's not just follow a formula. Let's kind of write a song that speaks to us in some way and isn't kind of diluted by business concerns or what we think people might want to hear. I think that's the fastest way to kind of
you play what you want to hear.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
Is good.
Yeah.
Is there any type of themes going on in your music? And I know the singer's not here, but anything with the lyrics as well? Anything going on with that?
Well, our first track on the EP, Seven Tools, he kind of, I guess the theme when he goes through the 7 deadly sins, and through the verses, choruses, he kind of has something to say about each one. So we got that going on, and then what's Sky on Fire about?
I'll go back to Seven Tools for a sec because it's interesting. What we did on that particular song, it opens the record, and we started it with we took a knife and sharpened it. So that song opens with we used the sound of the knife being sharpened as a metronome to kind of open the song and the album, and then lyrically, Kyle took the 7 deadly sins and repurposed them, so we made them into positive tools for self-improvement or self-reflection or whatever, kind of in that way representing that nothing is irredeemable. We took a sound that is typically menacing or whatever and made it into the bass line driver for this whole song that's really about the opposite of that, right?
Wow,
so
that's really
interesting.
Yeah, kind of.
Cool.
So trying to embody in the music what's in the words and kind of doing a whole so you can read into it, right? That's kind of what we're trying to do with every song.
I'm gonna go out and say, using a knife as an instrument, metal stamp of approval.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. Nice.
We just got to do it live now, right? That's
You gotta have some guy, I guess, just sitting with a stone and just sharpen it throughout the whole song.
We got to hire a 6th member just to sharpen
When you do
it.
your sound check, make sure you mic check the knife.
Yeah, screw the drums. We just sound check the knife.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is there anything different as well going in the new album, Speak True Evil?
Sorry, in terms of what? What do you mean?
Themes.
Sure, with the
unique
songs.
going on.
I mean, do you guys have anything to say? Do you want me to just keep railroading everyone here? Yeah.
Oh, he's so articulate. I'm just like, I'm here to play guitar riffs, basically. Hired gun. But, I mean, on the new EP, I'm diverting a bit away from lyrical themes. I think we kind of took a step more towards more ambitious songwriting. Like in Sky on Fire, we threw all these little pianos, these little nice touches everywhere. Seven Tools has the knives. And then we used a bunch of cool kind of guitar effects on Apex Predator and on Void too. There's like, I don't know, like there's whammy pitch shifting effects on the guitars and stuff. And there's some acoustic guitars in there that we didn't really use before. So we added like a lot of extra layers and everything. And I think Speak True Evil, it sounds more well-rounded, but it's more dense and layered, and there's kind of more to devour than our first one. It's a big step up, in my opinion. Yeah.
We used an orchestral string section for the first time on Sky on Fire, so it was my first time ever writing string parts, which was interesting.
Oh, nice.
And so in the last kind of chorus of that song, this big string part comes in, and it's all very grandiose and stuff. And we just put out a video for that song as well, so you can go check out our beautiful faces as we play in a field and strings, serenade you. Yeah. So.
And we could share that video on the Facebook.
Yeah, we'll
page.
share that. And you know what?
Sure.
We pumped it up enough after we're done talking. We'll let's throw that one. We'll throw that tune on.
Oh, sure. Thanks.
Yeah,
That'd be
we'll
awesome.
We'll throw that on again as well. Another thing I want to ask you guys, a little bit different than with the themes, not as serious. I actually, right away when I first found out the band name, and I saw the word Albatross, the only other time I've seen that is in a Corrosion of Conformity song, their most popular song, Albatross. And I was wondering, like, where'd you guys get that name from? How'd you come across that name?
All right, yeah. So I mean, in terms of the band name, so it's originally Kill No Albatross. It's obviously referencing Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, Coleridge, the Coleridge poem, and then the specific phrase "Kill No Albatross" comes from Mary Shelley's Frankenstein in Letter 2, where she references Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner in that, so it's like an intertext. So we just took the three words there, and honestly, picking the name, that's like the hardest part of being in a band.
Yes.
Picking the name. I'm sure you guys know.
Yeah,
like,
you're picking your brand, something that's
exactly.
gonna stick.
Yeah, and and it was just we had like 100 names, and it was like, okay, let's start going down and vetoing, and we had a chart, and it's like this one, no, and yeah, it was.
Do you remember any like ridiculous names that were on that list?
Oh my God, Jack and the Candlesticks.
Whoa!
Yeah, which was like how that even got written down. Don't even ask.
You got to save that for a song later.
That is amazing.
Yeah, that'll be EP3, Jack and the Candlesticks by Kill No Albatross.
I like that.
Yeah, that's the one that really sticks out in my head.
Machine Pistol Face.
Machine Pistol Face. we had a whole sequence of names just trying to be as metal as possible. It was like mechanized aerobic equipment, long halberd swinging. What were some of the other ones? Death Blow Warrior. Like we just took like metal words and threw them
amazing.
together.
Yeah. You guys need to like have that down on a sheet somewhere. And
You could be talking to Machine Pistol Face right now.
Machine Pistol Face.
What does that even mean?
It is literally zero meaning. There's
How do you
nothing.
structure that?
Yeah. We just wanted to be really brutal.
That is incredible.
Oh wow, good stuff. Thanks, guys. All right, hey, let's get into some more music though from Kill No Albatross. We'll let's play that tune that we just pumped up for you, Sky on Fire, and this is the music video you guys got for it as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
We have a very, very sexy music video on our Facebook page.
Sexy music videos are great. The best kind of music videos. And just go look on YouTube. Check it out. It'll be on your Facebook.
Anywhere, Facebook, YouTube. Yeah, it's all up there. So.
All right, let's get into it. Here we go. Kill No Albatross, Sky on Fire. Here we go on Hammer Smash 103.7 FM.
Second nature and altruism of that. honest hearts are negligent and take more than they need. They'll ensure the glacial ice will crack when they succeed. But faith can't save what matters most, nor end what shouldn't be. Lies can fool and mesmerize, imprisoning the free. The sky is on fire and blue has turned red, and our lives are hanging as if by a thread. And all that we've killed can't be reborn, left to face the end as we mourn. When all the clouds are gone, the rain will never come. As ashes take the dawn. The sky is on fire and no one looks scared. And our fears have faded and nobody cares. And all that we felt will be undone, left to burn along with the sun. And the sky is on fire, blue has turned red, and our lives are hanging as if by a thread. And all that we killed can't be reborn, left to face the end as we
Thanks for coming in too, guys. Really appreciate that.
Making the drive.
Yeah, making that drive all the way from Burlington. But you got one hell of some more drives coming up as
Who's
well.
who's going to be the main driver for that one? Have you
Gotta
discussed
keep the
that?
dream alive. For I guess the main amount of driving will be this weekend when we go to Ottawa, Montreal, and to Oshawa and back home. And I think that is going to be a combination of Josh and Kyle, the people that aren't here.
Yeah, that's
think
right.
that's how it's
Put it
gonna
on.
go.
That's what they get
Yeah,
for
I'm
not
gonna put
coming
it on
here.
them.
Make them drive.
Yeah.
They need their beauty sleep for the drive coming up.
Well, he's the singer, right? He's got he's
Oh, yeah.
got to get that beauty rest. Make sure he looks good so he can sing good.
Exactly.
But the one that really blowed my mind though too is this the Vans Warp Tour they coming up. That's Tuesday, right?
Yeah, on Tuesday.
And God, that's got to be awesome. The last Warp Tour ever, and you guys are on that. But how'd you snag that gig?
It's essentially it was just like putting in footwork. Like the method that I used to get it is I went on. I use smoke signals.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
we're over here. Come find us.
Yeah, we burnt a bunch of money and sent up smoke signals. And Kevin Lyman was in a jet and flying overhead and saw it. No, what?
Nice.
Yeah, in a way, no. It was emailing people. It was I went on LinkedIn and I searched for like Vans Warped Tour and I found everyone who worked there. Sent all of them our press kit. Didn't matter how peripherally affiliated they were, if it was a photographer, if it was a lighting guy or whatever. And I got a few responses and they all said this is the guy to email. They sent me the guy and that guy listened to us and said, yeah, you guys are pretty sick. You want to play the last Warped Tour in Toronto? And we said, of course we do. And so now we're here.
Nice.
So yeah, that's
There you
yeah.
Kids, networking.
Yeah. Any
That's
bands, anyone
literally,
listening
yeah.
out there? That's how you do it. That's how you get it done. You got to put the work in.
Yeah, exactly. It's just sitting down and for 4 hours and hammering out emails, basically.
Yeah.
Nothing glamorous at all. But
That's good. That's something that you wanted to do, and you push forward, and you got it. Have you guys ever been to Warped Tour before?
I know Crosty and I went in 2014. I don't know if you want to
Oh.
say anything about that. But.
Yeah, that was 2014. I forgot what year that was. Yeah, that was a good time. That's the only time I've been, so this will be my second and last time going to the Vans Warped Tour. Get to go for free this time, which is all right.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, saw some good bands there. Like a lot like Birds. I didn't get to go the year. I think Dillinger was there, like 2013 or.
Oh, nice.
Some previous year, Dillinger was there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good time. Weather, it's usually too hot out, but we'll have a nice little pop-up tent and, maybe some nice juices and just relax.
Do they? You're gonna get a little bit refreshed. A couple refreshments.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe after our set.
Yeah.
Come to our tent. We will have juice for you if you're at the
Milk
Warped
and
Tour.
cookies as well.
Yeah, we will have milk, cookies, juice, and incredible merch that you should buy friendship and hugs, and you should support our band by buying a shirt because that's the only way we can afford to keep it going.
Well, that'd be good too, as well. And that's really. I remember when I went to Warped Tour. That's like what it is. It's almost like a band shopping mall, eh? Because there's just so many tents and all this.
Oh, yeah, it's
all
like a
this merch.
marketplace.
It is, yeah. That'll be fun. You guys will meet a lot of cool people, a lot of bands. Who's the big metal band this year? I believe it's Hatebreed.
I think so.
They always have like one or two big metal bands.
They got Under Oath.
Under Oath, yeah, that's pretty big.
This one is Every Time I Die on it this year.
I think they are.
I think Every Time I Die is on it this year.
Nice, that's a good band too.
We got Sum 41 playing Does This Look Infected, which has like some pretty metal tunes. They're more of like a pop punk band, but like they always had those like Pain for Pleasure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, Pain
Yeah.
for Pleasure is a pretty metal song.
Yeah.
It's got some Rob Halford vocals going too at the end.
Way back in the day, there used to be a bar just down the road. It used to be called the Mikados, and I must have been.
Oh yeah, we played there one
We
time.
played
Oh,
there with our
nice.
old band.
Our old band.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It was a nice place.
Yeah, it was okay. I can say that now because they're gone.
Yeah, they're not there anymore. That's right.
But I was in some crap, like, we rehearsed once band, and we took this gig. I don't know how we got it, but we opened for Dave Bosch of Sum 41 when he was in a band called the Organ Thieves.
Oh, I never heard them. I heard Brown Brigade. I never heard
Yeah.
the Organ Thieves though. Did you end up you saw them? I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
no, it was cool. He bust out like a sitar, and
That's cool. That's cool.
yeah, it was cool. But I grew up listening to Sum 41 too,
Yeah.
so.
So hey, I mean, if you're there on Tuesday, you get to see them play all of their third album front to back, classic album.
That'll be pretty. Are they're closing the night?
We don't find out. This is the thing. We don't find out any of the set times until that morning. So, if you're gonna come see us or whoever, get there right at the start of the day because
Which is like 11, I think, isn't it? That's kind of when it starts.
Yeah. Once we find out our set time, you guys will find out our set time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do us a favor, guys. When you find out your set time or whatever, we'll keep an eye too as well. Let us know. We'll pump it up on the Hammer Smash
Appreciate it,
Facebook.
my man.
Yeah, because I don't know, a lot of people are going to go to this. It's going to be a pretty packed Warped Tour, the very last one. And yeah, that'll be pretty sweet to have that.
last one and the only Canadian day too. So
The only Canadian?
Yep.
Like the only time they're coming is in
Toronto. Yeah, there's one day in Canada and it's on
Nothing
the
out
17th.
in the
Nothing out west, nothing out east, just one Toronto date in Canada, and then they're all in the States other than that. So
Wow. That's awesome. Good for you guys. That's pretty sweet. Well, that's Tuesday. Let's quickly keep going too. What else you got going on as well? Because I know the big one too is you got the CHCH2.
Yeah.
And was that was Thursday, right? But it will be airing on Friday.
Yeah, I should have clarified that. We're doing the taping on Thursday, and then it comes out Friday morning. Am I right?
Friday morning at 8:50.
At 8:50. All right. So you wake up, get your coffee, get ready to go to work, and watch some heavy
Take a
metal.
nap after.
Yeah. Take a nap after. Well, it's good though. You guys got to pump everyone up for the morning, get them ready for their Friday.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta wake people up.
Are you going to be talking about promoting as well some other shows that you're going to be doing while you're on TV as well? Might as well.
Yeah. I remember last year we had a little chat with the anchor. We're just promoting some shows. Just said a little bit about ourselves. We were a bit younger and more awkward last year, so we'll try and get the confidence, pump people up for the pure testosterone that they're about to experience. Yeah. So we got some stuff to promote. We'll be talking about Ottawa, Montreal, about the Tech Death Fest, and about Crowbar. It's going to be a good time.
Right on.
Yeah.
That Tech Deck Fest too. That's gonna be awesome. Like
Oh.
we played one of the bands earlier too in the show. First Fragment. Those guys are from Montreal, and you'll be playing with those guys. Another Arcspire, Kennedy Vale, and Hideous Divinity. When is that one? I remember you said that as well.
Well, they're on the Friday show.
Okay, they're on that Friday show
at
as well.
Mavericks in Ottawa, and that's cool because like I'm not from Ottawa, but say if like that show was in Toronto or Hamilton or something, that's something I'd go to see.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty awesome lineup, right?
Yeah, that's wicked. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're coming here at the warehouse on the 23rd here in St. Catharines.
That's cool.
So that's gonna be pretty sweet. It's probably their tour that they're doing on. You guys are on that Ottawa leg of the tour.
Yeah.
And something locally that people here in St. Catharines can check you out. That's the 27th, I believe you told.
It's
us.
26th.
26th,
So,
okay.
26th, and a Detour, and us and 3 other crazy bands. So come check that one out.
Yeah, it's right here down the street. Yeah,
Yeah.
go check that out. Was it a Thursday?
Yeah, it's Thursday night, so you're probably not doing anything else. So
Yeah.
why not come see us?
Why not? Come check it out. That'll be pretty sweet here at
That's
the
with
Detour.
that's with you said Crutch and
Yeah, we got Crutch, we got Other Wives, and a band called Senegal AstroTurf, who I wish we had their band name. Those are the 3. No, actually, I wish we were called Machine Pistol.
I was
Face.
just about to say,
But,
just for that show, you should call yourself Machine Pistol
Okay,
Face.
we will. If you guys agree to come to that show, we will be Machine Pistol Face
Please, yes.
at that show, and we will wear like pictures of machine guns or something. And we'll like completely hype it up.
Put like one of those toy guns, just tape it to your head.
Tape it to our faces.
Yes.
We can't see our instruments.
Put it on your eyes. It's like for glasses.
hitting
That's
hitting wrong notes the whole time. Just like
Oh, well, that's great. That'll be a lot of fun. And that'll be next week. So, yeah, go check out the show. We'll pump that out on the Facebook
thanks.
feed.
Yeah.
You guys can go do that. Well, anything else? Anything else before we head out of here? What else? Anything else you guys want to mention?
what do you think? Ian?
I don't know. I'd like Glenn to give closing remarks here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you have to give a whole paragraph right now. You got to make up.
Yeah. In 200 words or more, what do you have to say to the audience?
Thanks for listening. Thank you for having us, guys. And I'm a bass player. I don't say much.
Can you explain the Syrian crisis quickly for the listeners?
No, that's for next episode.
Hey, can you tell us what to do when there's a fire?
I don't know. I'm a child. I don't know these things.
If a guy pulls up in his van and offers you candy, what do you do?
Take it.
I mean like
Take a little nipple.
Well, if there's any advice you can take from Kill No Albatross is work hard, and if you want something, go out and go get it, because it clearly shows with what you did with Warped Tour. That's pretty awesome, guys. So yeah, have a lot of fun at that show.
Thanks, man.
Do everything that you can do to soak it all in, as well as these other shows. I'm sure you guys are going to have an absolute blast. And thanks again. Really appreciate you guys coming over here.
Oh, had a great time, man. Thanks a lot for having us.
Yeah, thank you. No problem, man.
you.
Anytime. We'll definitely have to do this again. You know what? We got to work something out after, when you're not so busy. After all this, I would love to talk to you guys again, and just find out how everything all went.
Yeah.
Because a little part of me is kind of jealous.
It could all go horribly wrong. So either way, we will be back at some point. It'll make for a good show.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
Are you guys anything else lined up in the summer? You guys pretty busy, or?
Well, this particular run's going until August 4th, and then we have a bit of a break, and then we haven't announced. Well, do you want to just say something about this now? Why not? We like you guys. We're going out to the East Coast in September, October.
Whoa.
So we'll be going out to PEI,
Oh, nice.
New Brunswick.
Do a little East Coast tour?
Yeah, doing a little East Coast thing. And then probably coming out back here in October and doing another run of kind of more local shows, and then that's the year basically. So yeah, if we come back sometime in October, whatever, that'd be good. We'll probably be playing St. Catharines again. So
Nice.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Exclusive announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Exclusive announcement.
You heard it here first on Hammer Smash Roll 3.7.
You get those
Sunday.
machine pistols just going.
That's amazing.
One day we'll get sound effects, real ones.
Yeah, when you guys come next time, we will. That's what we'll have. We'll have machine gun pistols.
Oh,
Just-
please
just
introduce us with
Kill
that.
No Albatross. We'll bring cap guns and just start shooting them.
You got to get that like Gatling gun from Terminator 2. You know,
Yeah.
like Arnold's firing.
Yeah,
like
for
that,
sure.
yeah.
Oh, awesome stuff. Well, thanks again, guys. You can check out Kill No Albatross, like I said, on Spotify. Their new album, Speak True Evil, as well. Go on their Bandcamp. Pick up a CD. Do you guys have physical CDs, too, that people can pick up?
We'll be having them made soon. We're having them soon.
Okay,
We
keep
don't
an eye
have
out for
them-
that
yeah, keep an eye
on
out.
their Facebook as well. And you guys got shirts, stuff
Yeah,
like that,
we got-
mugs,
we got,
condoms,
yeah.
socks,
yeah.
the usual.
Condoms, socks, T-shirts,
Towelettes, little mints.
towelettes, mints, air fresheners, DJ discs, pictures of ourselves, signed portraits, balls of wax, crumbs, earwax, bread, old moldy eggs, cartons that the eggs came in, dentist drills,
that's a good one.
hacksaws, headphones, wires, moles that we cut off of our cheeks, and then decided to staple them to Kleenexes and sell them at our merch booth and dip them in mustard so you can use it as a condiment. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, we know what we're buying now.
And yeah, pictures of George Crosty. We got everything you could possibly want at our merch table.
And you can check that out on Tuesday at that Vans Warped Tour. Just go over there and just hang out there the whole time.
Yeah, just
indulge in all that stuff.
We're actually opening a mall at Vans Warped Tour with all this stuff.
Your own little section of everything.
Yeah.
You guys are just taking over. I love it. Awesome. You guys are great. You guys are great dudes. Thanks again, guys. We're looking forward to talk to you guys again, especially after all this week. We definitely got to keep in touch. And thank you again. Anything last remarks you want to say? Each member of the band?
What do you think? I think we about covered it. Let's start with Glenn, though.
Yeah.
Bye.
Take it easy, guys. We'll see you on the tour.
Monsters.
Okay, man.
That's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. If nobody, we're actually giant Yu-Gi-Oh nerds as well.
Oh, are ya? Nice.
Small known fact about this band, but
Well, I'm sorry, but my defense card was pushed in the face down position.
there we go.
So.
We're big fans of the Metal Raiders booster pack series. That was our favorite, and Joey Wheeler was featured prominently.
Yeah. Well, we did an interview with this guy called Andrew Wheeler, and we didn't have time to ask him if he had any relation to Joey Wheeler from Yu-Gi-Oh, and then we kind of just started doing Joey impressions on the podcast for no reason.
I don't know if he understood what was happening, but there's a lot of New York accents going on.
That was
so.
kind of the joke today.
Awesome stuff, guys. Oh, wow. I don't know how we could close it up after that one, but
I
awesome
guess we'll just
stuff.
do a little plug. Thanks for having us. We're Kill No Albatross. We're going on our summer tour, end of summer tour. See you at Warped Tour, and see you kind of on our weekend run or any of the shows coming up. Thank you for having us, guys.
Thanks for
Thank
coming,
you for
guys.
being
Have
here.
a great tour. Have a great trip with all your rides. Drive safe, and that's it. Have a good time. Yeah, be safe and have a great time, guys. Thanks again for coming. Really appreciate it. And go check those guys out for sure. Awesome stuff. Metal Mike, what do we do? Throw on a commercial.
So
Come back with more
This
tunes.
is gonna happen. So I'm gonna go to these commercials. We're gonna come back with some dad metal.
Oh God, yes. Oh God, yeah.
for
I love the dad metal.
So go wake up your dad.
Yeah, go get your dad now.
Get him
right.
a refreshment.
Get him off that porch from smoking his dart. And we got some dad metal coming up next after the break. Hang on.